Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I diffuse my curly hair. Now, I don't diffuse much. I normally just go for the air dry, because diffusing just takes so long. But I probably should be diffusing more for two reasons mainly. A, when you diffuse, you don't have to go out with wet hair. And B, when you diffuse, you can determine your final result. Because let's face it, when you go out with wet hair, you really can't determine how your hair is going to dry. You can fluff it up how you want when it's done, but you really can't choose what the results are going to look like before you go out in public. Like the wind might blow it around and mess up your curls. Your curls might dry lopsided. They just can't be perfect with air drying. You know what I'm saying? Like even when you're out in public and you're letting your hair dry, like a lot of times people don't know how to deal with curls, so they don't know what it should look like, so they're not going to tell you if it looks crazy. And then you go to the mirror and you're like, oh my, and then so then you gotta fix your hair, and you don't have to do that when you diffuse. Plus, when you go out with wet hair, your hair is flat until it actually dries. But when you diffuse your hair, you let your hair dry fully, and then you can like mess with it and get it how you want it to look before you even step out the door. Plus, you won't have to worry about the dreaded dripping water on your neck or on your back that you don't feel and nobody tells you about. Because people be fake. They be letting it drip all over your back, having them drip marks on, they don't say nothing. So I find it really beneficial to diffuse when I have time. But as you may or may not know, I am a full-time student. I'm running a company. I'm running 2 YouTube channels and a podcast. Did I mention I take Instagram pretty seriously as well? So I am a very, very, very busy person, and finding the time to diffuse can be really hard. I actually had a photo shoot yesterday for my Instagram page, and I needed my hair to look right, you feel me? So I had to diffuse. So here's my routine. You're probably not going to be expecting this routine, but as my OGs know, like I keep it really real. So like no bars, no filter, nothing held back. Like this is really what it is. Like really what it is. Not a fake little cute YouTube type routine, okay? Just a fair warning. So after my hair is washed and deep conditioned and detangled and styled, I let it dry for a little bit, like air dry, just for a little bit, like literally just until like my ends are dry. Like, like I just like go and I like clean up my room or just do something just to let it dry a little bit. I don't like to go in with the diffuser right after I did my wash and go because I don't know, I just feel like I don't get the best definition. I lose some definition. Hair gets a little frizzy because I'm like messing with it and flipping it around and all that stuff while it's still wet. So I don't mess with it when it's soaking wet, like drippy, soaky wet. Once my ends are dry, I go ahead and start the diffuser. So I start off by standing up and just like flipping my head away where my hair is hanging off of my scalp. Like it's not laying down flat on my scalp, but it's like lifted off of my scalp. And then I just go ahead and take the dryer and I just put it up to that hair. And then I just keep the diffuser there until it gets too hot. And then I just move to another section. I use this Revlon diffuser that I got from Target, and it's not the best, but it gets the job done. I use the warm setting on high air, and sometimes I even use the cool setting, but honestly, like I barely use that. I just forget to, and I don't feel like holding it, and it's just annoying. So I really don't use the cool setting that much, but sometimes. But I just pretty much go in one spot until it gets a little too hot, and then I just move on to the next section. Now, I'm going to keep it brutally honest because, I don't play when it comes to y'all. Like I take y'all really seriously. Like y'all knowing what to do without me being there with you. Like I take that very seriously. We got a special relationship going on here. Like it's like a bond. You feel me? We got a special type of bond going on here, and I would never lead y'all wrong. So I'm about to lay it out there. So as I said before, diffusing takes a long time. Like a long time. And I'm no tea, but a lot of YouTubers are really making it seem like, oh, I'm gonna diffuse for 10 minutes and then we're done and I have beautiful hair and my hair is completely dry and these are my results. And like that's just so unrealistic. Like honestly, I mean I don't know. I can't say. I don't know for sure. Like I'm not there. I can't feel their hair, so I don't know. But for me, like it took me 38 minutes to diffuse my hair. So like 10 minutes, that just seems so unrealistic. Like my friend Nina, she was actually getting frustrated with her hair because she's like, yo, how come their hair dries so fast, but mine takes forever to diffuse? And I was like, at the time I was like, honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they do that. I really don't know what's going on with that, you know? I really don't know, but it takes me a long time. Just no tea, but you know, I kind of feel like this little cute show that people put on for YouTube, it's not cute. It's just annoying, and it gets on people's nerves. You be thinking it's supposed to take 10 minutes and it takes 30, and like, but yeah, so I feel like some of these videos out here, they aren't the most truthful, but no tea. But it takes almost 40 minutes for me to diffuse, and that's a long time to be just standing there with your head flipped all different types of ways, like my neck, my back, and we're not gonna go on with that anymore. But like my neck and like my back would really be in pain if I was like literally standing there all these different types of way for 40 minutes straight. Like, so there comes a point where I really just sit down on my couch, hold that dryer to my head, and I just move it around my head until it's completely dry. Not even gonna lie, that's what it is. And I still move it around, like I'll hold it here until it gets too hot, and then I move it here, and I'll do that until it gets too hot, and then I move it here. But yeah, I just be sitting down just. Once my hair is feeling like dry, what I do to check to make sure it's really dry, because just because it's hot it doesn't mean it's dry, but sometimes when it's hot it can feel like it's dry. So what I do is I squeeze the curls. If I feel moisture or like gel or like something that's like wet, I know I need to go back and hit that spot again. So that's a really cool technique, to squeeze your hair when you're drying it, just to make sure that it's completely dry. So then once I've done that all around my head and my head is completely dry, I look crazy probably at this point, because I've had this blow dryer sitting on my head all different types of way, and my hair is like smushed and squished and bushed and clushed. But your hair is going to be dry, and the blessing for diffusing your hair is that now you can like pick your hair and move it and get it where you place it and shape it where you want it to be, so that you know it's looking good. You feel me? And that's it. That's how I diffuse my hair. I hope two things. I hope this video was really helpful. Like, I don't know, sometimes it can be kind of hard to communicate things in a way to someone who doesn't understand what you do, especially in video. And so I just like really like pray that these videos are helpful, because like sometimes it's really like I really worry, like whoever's watching this, like you watching this, like did you understand, and like did you get the message, did you get the tutorials, did you get how to do this, like could you go and do this on your own now? It's kind of hard for me to, you know, to gauge like, okay, are my videos even helping anybody, you know? So I really hope this video is helpful, and I hope this also just showed you that like diffusing is a long process. It takes a long time, and so, you know, don't get caught up on everybody saying like, oh, it takes me 5 minutes to diffuse, 10 minutes to diffuse, 15 minutes to diffuse. Like, it took me 40 minutes, you know, and depending on the thickness of your hair, it could take longer. So please just keep that in mind when you are diffusing. Like I said, I just really hope this was helpful, and I really hope you realize like diffusing takes a long time. This should have showed you what really goes down when you're diffusing. Of course, I want to end this video by thanking you all so much for your time and just spending this time with me. Like, time is like the one thing we don't get back, and the fact that you spent it with me watching this video, I'm just so grateful to have you here with me. You know, we've got I realized something. We've got a pretty nice tribe going on here, and I really love like chatting with you guys down in the comments, or even on Instagram when you guys DM me. Like, I love talking to y'all, and like I know some people are like scared to like comment because they think like I won't say anything back, or I won't like read it or anything like that. But like, I literally get back to every single comment, and I actually like having discussions in the comments. Like, you comment something, I reply, you reply back, I reply back, like legit having a conversation in my comments. I love them, especially when you guys have like real questions, like deep questions and stuff like that. Like, I just love engaging with y'all down there. Like, I don't understand why so many like influencers and like famous people like sort of treat their fans like fans. Like to me, y'all are all my friends. Like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just really appreciate y'all. Like, honestly, it's I don't even know how to say it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna like end the video now, because just thank you. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for like being born. Okay. I really feel like we need a name. Like, our tribe like needs like a name. Like, you know, like all of you friends, like we need a name, because I feel like we deserve some like type of like exclusive, you know, like I don't know, but I feel like if any of y'all have any ideas for like a name for our tribe, y'all, and some of y'all know by now, like y'all know some of the lingo over here and all that stuff. So I mean, if you guys have any ideas for like a tribe or like anything like that, like please let me know, because honestly, like I think we deserve one. Out of anybody, we deserve one. Okay. I upload videos to this channel every Tuesday and Friday. Sorry I missed last week's video, but my SD cards were all broken. Like they got corrupted or something, and so I had to get new ones, and it was annoying, but I figured it out and we're back. We're back. Anyways, I'm looking forward to continuing the conversation with you all down in the comments, and I will catch you guys Friday.